Peanut butter jelly!
Well, hey, Ninja viewers, I hope your Sunday's going well. Mine is going nice and relaxing with no sense of urgency whatsoever, and that is a welcome change these days. Yesterday, the kids and I spent the day shopping for Halloween costumes and their accompanying accessories. I got up, had breakfast, edited the video from the day before. I hope you enjoyed it. Werewolf candy, that was fun. And I thought the video turned out well. I enjoyed editing it, and I found a really great song to go with it. I'm frustrated with this camera, though, and I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, after I edited the video, had some breakfast, loaded the kids in the car. Well, good Saturday, Ninja viewers.
You're copying Fousey.
I'm not copying Fousey.
He says, good morning. You say, good Saturday.
Well, that's not copying.
It sort of is.
Fousey does not have the copyright or trademark on saying good morning or good day. That's been around as long as the English language. So no. Anyway, good Saturday, Ninja viewers. We are headed out to shop for some things. At the moment, in particular, we need costumes. We drove to the first Halloween place, and they had a lot of cool stuff. But they didn't have all the things that we needed, so then we went to, well, actually we were starving. Well, we went to, I think, Target next to look for a gun for Ninja Bean's gambler costume. Total strikeout. But then we didn't find it there, so we were starving, so we stopped and grabbed some food real quick, and we were so hungry. Alright, we didn't even vlog when we stopped in to eat because we were so famished. We were all hangry, so we just popped in and ate. And we grabbed Ninja Mommy some tasty vittles. And we got one last stop because we need to find Ninja Bean a 6-shooter with a holster. So we're at Toys R Us. And then last stop, we hit Toys R Us. Ninja Bean and I popped around while Ninja Scoot waited in the car and still didn't find anything. However, when we got home, Ninja Scoot had a 6-shooter that was actually pretty good. I had to do a couple modifications to it to make it look a little more westerny and fix a broken piece on it. But here they are in all their glory. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Okay, Mr. Gambler. Let me see this outfit. Come over here in the light. Yeah, buddy. Mr. Gambler with the gun. We'll get you some cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think we need to take an iron to that. It's looking a little wrinkly.
Yeah, it's been all folded up.
Show that to Ninja Mom. So that was essentially our day yesterday. Then yesterday evening, I was exhausted after a long week, and I didn't even close this video out. So this camera, I'm gonna put you down, JH. When I first started this whole vlogging experience, I started, and those videos, that's linking card up at the top, so that little eye-looking circle that'll pop up there. You can click on that if you feel so inclined. My very first video, I was endeavoring on this YouTube thing, and this is the camera I was using. It is a Sony Handycam something. At the time when I bought it was very cutting edge and very, you know, high end. I got it to record Ninja Scoot's birth because the camera I had before that was one of the old little mini VHS, you know, like tape recording ones that we used to record Ninja Bean's birth on. Seems like as my kids were being born, I was buying the latest and greatest cameras in order to capture that. Which, anecdotally, I don't know why I felt compelled to do that. I mean, Ninja Wife really enjoys having them. They gross me out. I mean, say what you want. I love my children, and the fact that we create them is amazing, and it's a miracle, and all that wonderful stuff. But the actual process of a baby coming out of another human is gross. It's disgusting. I can't even bring myself to watch it. I mean, that's my beautiful wife, and this horrible thing is happening right before my eyes. You know, so unfortunately, I've seen it. I can't unsee it. And, you know, why would I want to relive it again in vivid detail in HD anyway? So this was the camera I had on hand when I started making videos for this vlogging experiment. The quality sucked. Okay, right. So, but still not sure if I was going to continue on with this thing or where it was going to go or what sort of interest I was going to have. I didn't want to invest a lot of money. So the next thing I did about, I don't know, a few weeks to a month later, I bought this guy. It's a Panasonic Lumix ZS45, DMC ZS45. And this little guy had a much wider angle lens. So when I was holding the camera out in front of me like this, for instance, you know, it wasn't like, you know, all the way up in my nostrils. And as a result, you could get more of what was happening around me, which is great for vlogging. It had a flip screen. I mean, you're talking almost 10 years difference in technology. So obviously it's smaller, better lens, better quality sensor. So all of the things that make this camera. So for $150, it was a significant upgrade, and it definitely upped the game. The only downside is it has these three little tiny holes right here. That's your microphone, and there's no external mic port. So when I go back and look at the videos they made on this, the image quality is definitely improved, though not great. Certainly improved over the previous model. But the audio is terrible. You can't hear. Half the time, it picks up all the ambient noise, and it sounds like I'm talking into a tin can. I ended up getting what I'm currently filming with now is the Lumix Z300, Lumix FZ300. What's called a bridge camera. It's a mirrorless camera. It has a fixed lens. It looks way more impressive than it actually is. I found this one very gently used on eBay for $405 with free shipping. And as a result, you know, the two things happened right away. I have much better image quality over this little guy, and it has an external mic jack, so I was able to put an inexpensive shotgun mic on the top. So with a better, I have one of these, but a bigger version for this camera because it's much heavier. And it's a bendy tripod, and it makes it easier to do all kinds of things, you know, to set the camera up on the go and hold it out in front of you and get your face and do all the things that you want to do. So for including the shotgun mic and the new bendy tripod and everything, the whole kit, everything, $479, which was a massive, significant upgrade in the quality that I'm getting for production value. However, it still has some significant disadvantages. And as I was editing the video from Friday, I'm getting increasingly frustrated with this camera. As a vlogger, someone who's running around and doing run and gun kind of stuff, a lot of the footage that I take has to handle whatever natural light is available, because taking the time to set up lights and good quality lighting can be expensive. This camera is killing me. It's killing me. And the reason why is it has a very small sensor on the back end of the lens. And the lens is fixed. So I can't take the lens out. I can't change it with something else. And the sensor that's in it, because it's so small, and the sensor is where the light comes through the lens and then displays the image on the back of the camera. It's, the low light performance of it is just It's terrible.
That's terrible.
It's absolutely terrible. And it's so grainy and so so noisy and just so many artifacts and just pixelization and things like it. Just it frustrates the heck out of me. It just makes it, you know, I feel like I'm getting some pretty good shots and I can put together a good story. The audio is getting better and the editing is getting better, but the visually need to rustle up some money and upgrade to what I think, after doing much research and flip-flopping back and around, is ultimately going to be the Canon 70D, which seems to be the workhorse go-to, you know, intermediate to advanced videography camera. It's about $1,000 for the camera body. Now the good news is I have a lot of Canon glass because we had older Canon digital SLRs already around the house, and so if I got a Canon body, I could just start using those lenses, and a couple of them that we have would be really good. They're a fast lens. They've got some nice wide angle. It's, you know, but it has a little bit of zoom too. So, anyways, all I'd have to do is buy the body. So for about $1,000, I could significantly upgrade yet again the image quality. I'm going to still try and do some portfolio work with this camera and see what I can put together. I think in the right lighting situation, and if I'm careful about it and creative, I can get, because this camera next to a Canon 70D in normal daylight outside, it's really hard to tell the difference. And then this camera will do 4K video where the 70D won't. When you get into lower light scenarios where it becomes quite obvious immediately. Anyway, so that's my I'm frustrated rant about cameras today. Bleh. Okay. I got to get back to editing the stuff that I collected yesterday, and then I don't know what I'm going to do today.
So, what am I going to do today? Question mark. I do not know.
Well, I'll tell you what I did do all day, Ninja viewers, and that was edit this stupid video. And it's already long enough. So I'm going to tack this on the end and call it a day. Ninja OS is coming over tonight for some dinner. I'm going to make my bacon-wrapped pork loin. Link up in the cards for if you ever wanted to do that for yourself. It's really quite tasty. I'm going to rustle up some sides to go with it, and we're going to have a family dinner together on a Sunday. How nice is that? So with that, I shall see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share these videos, please. Click a like on the video if you liked it, please. And then don't forget to check out my end cards. Works on mobile now, so you can click on other videos and subscribe and all that fun stuff. All right. That's it. Bye.